First at 6 o'clock, a wild crash caught on camera in Baytown has left a couple with nearly $10,000 in damage.
Really quite something. Trace and Bragg speaking exclusively with the homeowners who say despite all this damage, could have been a lot worse.
Take a look at the tire marks still indented in the grass here, showing the path that the driver involved in this hit and run took. And take a look at this, slabs of concrete here, other chunks of concrete. And look at this. This is iron, bent like a toothpick, all evidence of that driver who drove right into this property at full speed. The video says it all. A driver smashing through a concrete barrier and iron fence onto a property along Bayou Boulevard in Baytown.
You could see where he drove through the fence and it bounced him up in the air and then back out the other side of the fence.
Stephanie Mann and her husband own the property. Their surveillance camera captured the driver narrowly missing their home around 2 p.m. on Wednesday, causing $10,000 worth of damage.
If we wouldn't have had the concrete barrier there, he would have gone probably into my home.
Mann tells me she and her husband weren't home at the time, but say they watched as the driver got out of the SUV, moved a section of the iron fencing out of the way, then took off.
He left here, went through one of the neighborhoods, cut out and T-boned an elderly lady on Raccoon Street and injured her.
Court records show the driver is 22-year-old Brandon Martinez, who is now charged with driving under the influence. Now I want to show you something. If that barrier wasn't here, the path was leading that driver directly here to Mann's actual gas meter. So who knows what could have happened if he would have plowed into the house. Now, she also tells me that, believe it or not, this is actually the fourth time that a driver under the influence actually plowed onto her property. It's why she and her husband actually built that concrete barrier in the first place. So yeah, they tell me there is no question about it. They have to spend the nearly $10,000 to rebuild that section of the barrier and do it ASAP. Reporting in Baytown, I'm Trace and Bragg, KHOU 11 News.
Quite the series of events there. Thank you, Trace.